Hi, thank you for joining me on a novel review. I'm Laura Kay, and I am here today with author Kaira Rouda and her book, Here, Home, Hope. It's a great read. I hope you look at my review and will agree and go ahead and get yourself a copy. Hi, how are you?
Great. It's so fun being with you here today.
Yes, this is so cool. I'm very excited to meet you.
Thanks.
Something I do on my blog is the 5 W's. So today we're going to learn the 5 W's of Kaira Rouda.
Okay.
All right. So my first question is who are you other than a writer?
Other than a writer, I'd say number one, I'm a mom. I have 4 kids, and they're great. They are 3 boys, 1 girl, and now they're all teenagers. So I used to have little people, and now they're all bigger than me. But so that's, I guess, my number one thing. And I'm also a wife. We've been married 21 years, and as I told you earlier, we're traveling across the country with our wedding plant. So. Yes, I'm also a caretaker of a plant from my wedding bouquet 21 years ago that's out in the car right now. So that's what I am. And then I'm also, I think, when I think about that, I also think about I'm a friend, and I'm blessed with great friends because I've been, during this book tour, getting to reconnect with a lot of dear friends, and people are having house parties, and that's why I'm in this part of the country, getting to see you. So it's I guess that's my other important part of me.
And what do you enjoy doing when you're not writing?
When I'm not writing, if I had my perfect day, I have 2 dogs who I love, and so I would be on the beach with those little guys. Yeah, we recently moved to the LA area, and I can actually go to the beach now, which is so amazing. So I would be with them on the beach, and my kids too, but they're teenagers, you know. And then they don't really hang out with me so much anymore. And then also doing yoga. I love yoga, so that's kind of my favorite exercise activity.
And when did you know that you wanted to be a writer?
3rd grade.
3rd grade.
And I mean, I might have known before that, but 3rd grade was definitely when I had myself writing a letter to Robert McCloskey, who was the author of Make Way for Ducklings and Blueberries for Sal and all this stuff. So our teacher in 3rd grade said, write to somebody who does the career you want to do. So I'm like, oh, I'm writing to my favorite author. So I write to Mr. McCloskey, dear Mr. McCloskey, I'd like to be an author just like you. He writes back,
awesome,
which is great. And I have the letter, and he says, dear Kaira, I'm not an author, I'm an illustrator, but good luck with that. So I'm like, okay. But it was really nice of him to write back. So anyway, so I know at least by 3rd grade I wanted to.
All right, that's awesome. Where do you typically write at?
Yeah, as far as writing like a particular place, I don't necessarily have a spot. Right now I'm writing in the car while we're driving, so as long as I have my laptop and just a space, I'm pretty good. So I don't have a certain desk or a certain chair or anything like that I need, but it's always better for the back if I do have a desk and a chair. But I kind of write wherever I can.
Great. All right, last question. Why do you write?
That's a good question. I guess I just always have. That's the way I've always expressed emotion and feeling. I've never been good at, I've always been better, I suppose, at communicating what I really think through written words than maybe I'm too shy sometimes to say exactly what I think in person, but I've always used that, I suppose. And one of my first bosses, he's a newspaper guy, and I remember his advice was always, if something's bothering you, write it down. Just write it down and file it away, because it's you get that emotion out of you, and you save it, both the good things and the bad things. So I don't know. I guess that's I can't imagine not writing. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us at a novel review. And again, I hope you check out her book, Here, Home, Hope. Thank you.